Hi, good morning, everybody. Welcome to Sunday morning meditation time. I am Cecilia Howard, and I am, I guess you would say, the owner and operator of Less Stress with Mindfulness, which is my channel on YouTube. Sorry, I just have to close a couple of these windows so we don't get annoyed by beeps and sounds. I should have done that ahead of time. My apologies. Less Stress with Mindfulness, which is my channel on YouTube. I have been uploading content for a few years, but kind of gave it a break for a while and just started back in the last month or so since we've been social distancing. Some of the things that I do, I've been teaching meditation for years. I taught the Mindfulness-Based stress reduction program. I was trained at the University of Massachusetts Medical School and was teaching that for a number of years. I've offered meditation classes now for probably close to 8 to 9 years. I have done mindfulness coaching. I work with people in an energy healing capacity. I enjoy meeting new people. I like to formulate or form connections between individuals, whether it be over the internet or in person. And I am a huge believer that just knowing that there is someone who truly cares about you in a mindful, empathetic, compassionate way can cause so many amazing things to happen. For me, it's definitely about those connections that we make with each other, and as often as we can make them. So periodically, I've been offering meditation classes on Mondays and Thursdays on Zoom. Mondays at 10 a.m. in the morning, Thursdays at 7 p.m. And those Zoom meditations are also occasionally posted onto my YouTube page. I don't post all of them, but I post some of those sessions that we do online. And then I started doing some live streaming. I do some talks every now and then about mindfulness topics and things of that nature. And really constantly evolving and looking for new ways to reach out to people. So what I'd like to do is take this opportunity to do a meditation with everybody, a bit of a guided meditation for just about the next 5, 6, 7 minutes or so, to just ground us, bring us into the present moment, and allow us to connect to one another. And whether we're connecting live right now or we're connecting at another point when you're able to watch this video, it doesn't matter. The intent is there. The intention is there to make that connection with other people and to allow us all to feel a sense of rightness with the world, even in all of this, I won't say wrongness, but all of this uncertainty that we're all experiencing right now. So, what I'd like you to do at this moment is come into a seated posture, feet flat on the floor, hands face up or face down on your thighs. You don't want to be stretching too far forward. You don't want to strain the upper back, but maybe keeping the hands at about mid thigh distance. And breathe. Straighten that spine. Imagine that you have an invisible thread that runs through your body from the base of your spine out through the top of your head, and it's just gently pulling things up, just straightening that spine. But when you do that, watch that you're not lifting the shoulders at the same time. You want those shoulders to drop. So a nice softening of the shoulders, but erect, straight, elongated spine, chin slightly tilted forward, not dipped so far down that you're restricting your breathing, but just a slight dip to the chin. Um, Eyes gently closed if that feels comfortable for you. You can certainly keep your eyes open, and I tell people when they keep their eyes open to not gaze at the screen or at me, but to just maybe keep your eyes cast down at the table that you're at, your computer, keyboard, just a soft focus looking at things around in front of you. Maybe focusing on one spot and staying with that. Softening the jaw, releasing the tongue in your mouth, allowing that tongue to drop and press away from the roof of the mouth. The default position for our tongue is often to press it tightly into the roof of the mouth. So just let that tongue soften and release from the roof of the mouth. Soft abdominal area, releasing any tension you're holding on to in your stomach, forgetting about any extra pounds we may have put on while we've been in this social distancing and not moving around as often as we're able. Just soften. Release any extra tension that you're holding on to in your fingers and your toes, and breathe. Perhaps noticing just the sounds around you in the room where you are right now. Just bringing into awareness any sounds that you hear, whether they're in the room where you're at, perhaps they're outside in the hallway, or down below or above you. Maybe they're coming from outside. Remembering to breathe in and out just as we gently explore any sounds that are coming into our awareness. And not trying to change anything, just simply allowing things to be as they are right now. Maybe even noticing sounds that your own body is making. Perhaps you've had some coffee or something to eat recently. You may be digesting. You may be hungry. You may be having sounds related to wanting to eat something. You may even hear the sound of your heart beating or your jaw clicking or moving. Just noticing and not trying to change anything that we're hearing right now. Just allowing everything to be just as it is right now. Inhaling and exhaling in this moment. Perhaps allowing the corners of your mouth to just turn upward ever so slightly. Just allowing for a bit of a smile or upturned expression to your face. And touching in and out with your breath, just touching in and out, following the inhalations and exhalations. And perhaps just going back and forth between listening to the sounds around you and coming back to your breath. Just touching in and out, back and forth, ever so gently, ever so lightly, allowing thoughts to come and go. And just notice, touching in with the breath, maybe following it for a breath or two, and then noticing the sound. Just this gentle back and forth in this moment, right now, following our breath, and then once in a while listening to the sounds around us. not trying to change anything, not labeling anything as whether you like it or not, just letting it simply be what it is. Let that sound just simply exist as it is without any need for labeling, judging, changing, adjusting, and then anchoring or bringing that attention back to that breath as just that steadying anchor in this sea of sound around you. Remembering to keep that spine erect, chin slightly tilted forward or down, rather, and breathe. And let's do this in just for the next few moments in silence before we end this session this morning. Thank you. Bye.